All right, so leaving off from where we left off at last time, we saw that we didn't exactly capture what we felt like as the ultimate goal. We almost pulled off, I feel like, is the hat trick of all hat tricks, right? Came in with a crazy team that was last season 10th seed overall. We turned them into a playoff team. We almost got back to the finals and won it. So it's like turn that team around to make the playoffs. Also improve on the wins and make the playoffs. That's the second thing. And to make the finals and win it. That's like all three things I feel like in one. You know what I'm saying? Like all three goals, I feel like when you try to do that, you look at that as a longevity type of thing. But maybe in the first couple or a few years by being aggressive, we did that by being aggressive, and we almost got back. And we were one game away from getting to the the NBA Finals. So with that, we seen that our primary target, which we were going after, Joel Embiid, which didn't even, it looks like he may have gotten injured, honestly, in the postseason, but in the finals, maybe he even got injured because he didn't play any of these games. If I'm really not mistaken here, I'm looking back at everything now. It looks like, yeah, they took this team at 4 games in a row, and then they didn't even win nothing. With us, though, I think Joel Embiid didn't play any of these games. Looking back now, he played a couple of them. Okay, so game 1 he played. Game 2 he did not play. Oh no, he played second game. Okay, what about third game? Third game he played. Fourth game he played. Fifth game he played 19 minutes. What about game 6? What did he play game 6? I don't see him beat anywhere. So game 5, game 6, he got injured. So if we look back now at the injury report, that's one thing that we probably have to look at that was like one of the major factors. Kevin Durant and we had Strus out too, right left leg stress fracture. Torn right MCL. He got a torn MCL, I think, in the series against us. So he got that MCL sprain, or the MCL torn, actually. So torn MCL. Another person that was out, let me see, pinched nerve, bruised left shoulder. Kyrie Irving basically played, though. It was KD that actually was out, too, with that. I think it was like a calf strain or something like that, or like a hamstring strain or something, I don't know. But if we looking at, look like torn left Achilles, like it was some crazy injuries, concussion, I guess, but broken right thigh, sheesh. So a lot of these injuries, but Joel Embiid, he's on a 4-year deal, but it says here, if I'm not mistaken, I think, he did sign that extension. Okay, so it's not there, but let's see if we look back and see if he's an upcoming free agent still. No, he's not anymore, so he's not there. Still in all, though, we still got a few upcoming free agents that we may like try to target or look at. Bron is still a possibility if he doesn't retire. Who knows? Lucas Harry's probably going to sign back, but we got a lot of, like we said, KD is a free agent too. That's crazy, but we got a lot of wiggle room, I feel like, for our, for how we see things. And this is only based off of like what happened last year. Bron says has his option, but I mean, they gave him his contract that he has now. Luka, I think, is, in his last year anyway, though he doesn't have a player option. Vic is on the team contract anyway, a rookie deal, so he's going to come off of that and about to get maxed out anyway. KD, another one, he's on that deal, but the deal that he's on, he went to Houston. If I'm not mistaken, I think he got a contract in real life, so I think he's good. I think he has a couple of years, left on his deal. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Could be wrong. Everybody ain't right. James Harden just signed a deal, I think, this year, so he got his player option 2 in this. But we'll see. We're going to advance past this and get to the player retirements. Hopefully LeBron didn't retire, and it looks like he didn't. Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Dwight Howard, Rudy Gay, which he retired in real life. Al Horford, he retired. So that would be after this season because of how things are. But we're going to say this is next year. Kevin Love retires. Derrick Rose, he retired at the beginning of the season anyway. Danny Green, a couple of known names here, or a few known names here. Serge Ibaka, excuse me. Corey Joseph, I remember he was a household name, Corey Joseph. Bismack Biyombo, or Big Mac Combo, like one of my mans used to say back in the day. Back on like 2K13, 14-ish. Crazy used to call him Big Mac Combo. He used to say, yeah, you talking about Big Mac Combo? He was from down south though. But we're going to advance past these retirements. We're going to staff retirements. Who retired? Tom Thibodeau. It's crazy that he got fired and he retires. Budenholzer, 29 years too. I didn't think he was coaching for 29 years, but he retires. Jordy Fernandez, I'm not sure who that is. I'm going to override Tom Thibodeau retiring because I don't think he's completely done. Budenholzer, all right, we can see what you're going to do. You could probably just retire. Chris Paul is going into the Hall of Fame. He's an inductee. Jersey retirement, Chris Paul. Kyle Lowry is the new retirements. Kyle Lowry got his number 7 retired for the Raptors. He was there from 2012 to 2021. Chris Paul got his retired for the Clippers. He was there for 11 to 17. And of course, it's not going to be 24 to 25, but it's going to be 25 to 26 because that's his last year there this year now coming up. Then we look at some of the league meetings, approvals, denials, rejections, whatever you want to say. A lot of people want to abolish the salary cap. That'd be crazy, right? It'd be the Wild Wild West out here. Draft lottery, top 2 picks are done via random weighted draw. Remaining lotto picks are determined by team record. Wow, everybody's against that one, basically. Another one that they're against. Players will be awarded 2 free throws when fouled on a 3-point attempt. That's not good. It should be 3 if it's a 3-point shot, 3. If it's a 2-point shot, 2. They should get a chance to do that. Implement a possession arrow rule to be used in place of jump balls after the opening tip. Nah, I don't even know what that would look like, honestly. Change number required, fouls required for a player fouls out to 7. No, that would allow a lot of people to stay in the game, but I can't imagine to be the worst thing, but whatever. Now let's look at this draft lottery, man. We got 1 pick in this top 14. Let's look to see how this lines down, I feel like, here. Okay, so we got 14th. We were actually 13th, but I think we're 14th now. Thunder go to the top 13. Magic are there. They're going to stay at 13 because we go back 1. So we got our Phoenix pick. That was from Brooklyn, I believe, because we felt like they were not going to be a great team. I don't even think Phoenix actually made it to the playoffs. Can't remember though, but Golden State's going to be at 12. Not bad for their team. Magic to get that Denver pick is crazy though, man. They got a solid team, man. Atlanta stays at 11. We got a couple people off their team, man, but yeah, Trae Young is definitely going to be in free agency, so we'll see what that brings. Spurs got a top 10 pick. They stay at top 10. Victor is not a free agent. He's on the rookie deal, so he's going to get his renewed contract, more than likely, if the computer doesn't F it up. Magic are in this again with another lottery pick, but clearly they get moved up, and the Grizzlies get this pick at number 9. So the Magic are in the top 4 now. It's crazy. Magic that had number 4 and 13. That's crazy. The Bulls are at 8, and they stay at 8. I don't think they have anybody. Okay, so 8th and 23rd pick this year. Bulls stand pat or try to move up in the draft. I think that the Bulls might try to move up, honestly, because I don't know who's there now. Giddey's gone. They didn't sign him back. He's a free agent. He went to the Pelicans, I think, in this rebuild. So very interesting to see what they're going to do in Chicago. Houston still stays at 7. They got that from Brooklyn. And Kevin Durant's a free agent. He got injured, of course. I think he went to the 2nd round and he got put out, I believe. Unless it was conference finals and they got put out by Dallas. Looks like Charlotte got the 6th pick. They moved up, I think, now because the Wizards got that 6th pick. I believe so. So maybe Charlotte goes to 5 now and they figure out like what happens there. Oh no, Jazz are there at 5. Do the Jazz move up or stay there? So Jazz stay at 5. So I think Charlotte, does Charlotte go? Where's Charlotte pick go? Unless that was a swap. Jazz get to keep it this year. Okay, they got protection on the pick. Brooklyn is in the top 4. Hornets, okay, so Hornets get 4. And now we got, yeah, a lot of lottery picks for the Hornets, bro. MJ, that's a stand in your legacy, brother. They don't pick really great. I like that they signed Lance Stevenson at one point, though. He just didn't go hard after he got signed there. Brooklyn goes to 3. Dang, Brooklyn is in here. I think they have a couple of picks, honestly, in this top 3. If I'm being frank about it. Okay, Magic and Thunder, actually. The Thunder to get the #1 pick would be crazy, bro. Like, why? Please give it to the Magic at least. Like, yeah, give it to the Magic, bro. Magic at least deserve it, bro. Magic to get the #1 pick, man. And the number 13th pick. That's a good look for them, man. Not mad at that. I would be mad if the Thunder got it, because why do the Thunder need a #1 pick? Like, what do they need it for? They don't need it for shit. They got everybody they need. So 5th time they #1 in the overall in the draft. Let me see what we got. So Heat, we got a 14th pick, we got a 19th pick, and that's it. We ain't got no other ones. I thought we had another pick in the 2025 draft, but whatever. I thought we had 3 this year. As you can see, let me see. Magic is 1, 2. They twice in there. The Hawks, they got 2 picks, I believe. Yeah, 11th and 24th. Nets got 1, 2, 3. So they got 3rd, they got the 25th, and they got the 29th. Spurs are down there too at the 10th and the 26th. Bulls are 8th and 23, like they said before. The Rockets are at 7 and 21. A lot of trades that happened this year, man. A lot of trades. So staff signings, CFO, we got to trade. You know, we want to keep Eric Spoelstra. He got us there, man. He got us there for real. For our head scout, I really don't really get in all of these, but I feel like this guy has couple of offers. Analytics, we want to. He's not even interested really in that number, honestly. Maybe this guy. Let's try to see what he'll do for that. Our budget is only $112K. Not a lot of people want that $112K, bro. Maybe you want to be a head scout? No. There's not a lot of people that want this $112K, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Assistant head coach, you want a head scout job? No. Nobody really wants a head scout job. It's crazy, bro. You gotta go like down here, bro. Down here. Interest is 100%, but like when we get the contract up there though, it's like, they don't really give 2 shits about it. They like, bro. CFO, let's look at what's on the list here for CFO. We don't want no snakes. Let's see what happens, bro. Tentative and Mullen. So, alright, man. It's unfortunate, bro. Honestly. Let's go deeper down here. We don't really have a pool where people are wanting this 112K, bro. It's really difficult. Every time we bring this 112K for 4 years, a lot of people just saying no. It's like they're just saying no to drugs or something like that. Foreign scout? No. Not even those guys want this salary, bro. What are y'all getting paid? Like, what are y'all getting paid? Contract, 1 year wages, 1K a year.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Does not even make any sense. Oh my gosh, they're gonna have to give us a scout, I guess, bro. Or somebody else gonna have to do the scouting job for us. Let's just offer that guy a head coaching, a head scout job. See what we can do here, man. Okay, we signed a CFO. Kathleen Blunt. Pretty business savvy, charisma, analytics, potential. Not really much to grow, but pretty good, I would say. As far as head scout, 3 offers out there. So that's the one I really didn't really want because he's opportunist. We'll sign him though, 4 years, whatever. He's trying to move up the ladder. Where can you move up to, honestly, besides assistant GM, right? Charisma's there, but that's about it. Spoelstra's probably going to have like 1 year, I feel like, to get it right, but he's one of the better coaches in the league. So we're going to give him a long leash, I feel like, for lack of better terms. When we're looking at the draft, I believe this is the one with the Boozer twins. We have Boozer twins are here. I think, is DJ here? DJ Wagner in this one? Or is that in the other one? Caden and Cameron Boozer, they're here. Xavier Booker. Okay, so what's the guy that's that go to BYU? I don't think he's in here. Bryce is in this one too though, but Bryce is a 67. We ain't really concerned about that, but it'd be crazy to get Bryce to come here. So we're just gonna see because we have the chance to get LeBron. There we go. This is the guy, AJ DeBansta. We're gonna scout him just to see. Elijah Arenas is in this draft too. We're gonna scout him too, just because. We don't have those picks, but who knows, man. We still gonna scout Bryce James because we could still get Bron in the offseason and bring him back. As for point guard, Caden Boozer, let's scout him anyway. 6'4", 210, yeah, I like him as a point guard. Steady playmaker, perimeter threat, 6'5", 222. We gonna scout him too. 6'7", 175, 6'6", 224, wing stopper. Let's bring them two in. Catch and shoot ace, Nate Ament. What school? What high school? Okay, he went to high school, I guess. He went not undrafted. What's the college? Where's he from? Oh, Tennessee. Okay, LeBron James Hall of Fame, Willie Anderson starter, LeBron James Hall of Fame. Okay, so Nate Ament, let's look at that. So they have Adrian Danley, James Worthy. When we look at the stats, who averaged the most? Darren Peterson averaged the most. Michael Jordan Hall of Fame. Wow, that's crazy. Who knows, man? I think we go after him too. Just bring him in just to bring him in, right? 26 and 10 at the 3 and 4 assists, 5 blocks, bro. That's crazy. He's up there with the centers, bro. We have enough centers, but let's just. Oh no, we can't. Okay, so we can't bring in a couple more. 3.2 steals is crazy too. So he leads college athletes in this draft in steals per game last year. Blocks per game, he was number 2. Assists, he's 4 assists. Pretty down there, I guess, but he's top 5 in rebounds. He's number 4, and he's up there with. He's 6'9", but he's basically power forward size, but he's up there with the power forwards, the 6'10" and 6'10" in the center. In the center, that's 7 foot. He's getting more boards than him. Playing for Kentucky. And points per game, he's number 2 at 26. Darren Peterson, we bring him in too. So we're bringing in some wings. So I'll say wings, and we're looking at some point guards. That's, I feel like, what we're looking at right now. So wings and some point guards. He averaged 13 and 10. His ceiling is Rod Strickland, which is not bad. Pretty good at home to ball while attacking, find his own shot. Solid mid-range shooting ability. Very good vertical leaper overall, plus athlete. Yeah, and Caden Boozer, Tony Parker, All-NBA. Henry Bibby wasn't bad as a player, but say a bench player, but he wasn't bad. Asked my pop, he said the same thing. Henry Bibby wasn't bad. Clearly his son was better though. Wanted to make tough plays on defense. Good but not great pickpocket ability at this stage of development. Great vision, solid playmaker. Below average court vision. So he wouldn't be that much of a playmaker, but 3-point shot creator. I'll take it. Let's advance. Let's see. Elijah Arenas, D-Wade Hall of Fame, etc. We drafted him in another rebuild. Clearly, we got him in the Cavs rebuild, but we know what he kind of turns out to be, at least in this draft. Who knows with this guy that created this one, but we know he a dog in real life too, though. Let's see, standing 15-foot jump shot. Isaiah Evans kind of leads in that with Carter Knox and Darren Peterson. What about moving 15-foot? Silas, okay. Moving 15-foot is not bad, I think. We brought in DeBansta too, right? That's weird. Okay, so standing college three-pointer. Darren, okay, Nate and Matt. AJ DeBansta, yep. So he's 17, 25. Okay, so he's not like the best shooter, but he's pretty good, consistent. Elijah Arenas is clearly kind of a better shooter. Darren Peterson is sort of a better shooter, definitely with the standing 15-foot. What about moving college three-pointers? So Elijah Arenas is pretty good at moving college three-pointers, so he can come off the screens. Stan an NBA three-pointer, so he can be a knockdown shooter. Moving NBA three-pointer, so he can be a knockdown shooter, and he can be good at three-point range from the NBA side of things. Let's see, NBA draft. Let's look to see what happens, man. I'm really excited to see who we may get, who may fall to us. Who the Magic going with, man? Who the Magic going with? AJ comes off the board first. Actually, let me try to pause it real quick, because the one thing we can do is we might be able to, we got a lot of people expired, but we might be able to see what Philly's temperature is with Joel Embiid still. Oh, he's injured. Okay, so he can't get traded for. Even through it all, we still try to trade for him. We can't even trade for him. It's crazy. Yeah, that's the only person we really want to look at trading for. We'll see what we get for our 14th and 19th pick. Can we move up at all? We can't really move up at all. Let's see what would it take to get into the top 4, at least, right? Thunder, can we get me? No, we can't get nothing really. Okay, can we get the 10? 14th and 19th and Davion? Nope. 7th, DeAndre Hunter? Nope. Not doing that. 3, Bam. And they'll give us the 3 and Darion Sharp, Hero, and a 14 for 3. I'm not really sold on that guy that's at the 2, Darren. I'm not really sold at him yet, honestly. Even though it's at 82, I'm not really wanting to rip up my team for that right now, because we need a point, and Hero is like our point right now, honestly. We don't want to get rid of Bam unless we get an Embiid, and we want to be able to have somebody maybe come in for Bron, like Bron, to probably help some things. So we're not going to make that trade. Let's see, who has 5? Jazz have 5. A lot of people want Bam, man. They want to give us a 5 for Hunter, so we could salary dump, essentially give them that Spurs first round and the 14th for this year for the top 5. I don't like that one. What about the Hornets? We can't trade for that one. What about, is it a 6 one out there? Anybody at 6? Wizards, they can't trade the pick. What about at 8? Bulls say Hunter. No, we're not taking on Okoro. All right, so we're gonna stand pat at where we at, and we're gonna see how this draft kind of turns out. Okay, so Darren Peterson goes number 2, so it wouldn't even made sense. We would have not been able to get him anyway, right? Cameron Boozer goes 3. Caden probably goes 4 or 5. Nate Ahmed, okay. I would think Caden goes 4 or 5 probably. No, Yabusele, okay. All right. Caden. Connect Jr. Okay. 4.9 blocks is crazy though. Trade to announce. Okay, so Houston got the trade out of there. Paul George is going to Houston. Wow. 7th overall and a 28 pick too as well. That's crazy. Wow, Kareem Lopez. So they figured, why not get Paul George out of there, even though he stayed healthy for y'all. He stayed healthy for y'all last year. Who else needs a point guard? I don't think they need a point guard. They're not drafting a point guard. Can't be. Yup, Dash Daniels, yeah. So they draft, what's his name? Daniels from the Hawks. They draft his little brother, Mikael Brown Jr. Okay, Hawks may draft a point guard. No. Do the Warriors draft a point guard? Who else needs a point guard, bro? No one's going to draft a point guard. Elijah Arenas goes to the Warriors. Okay. It's not bad because we was thinking about Elijah or thinking about Caden Boozer. All right, let's see what we got because we can go 19th and still get a wing. Let's review the offers to see who we can get, though. Justin Edwards, okay, no. Kyle Kuzma, no. Isaiah, no. Terrence Mann, no. Next year's first round and 2027 first round, no. Derrick Jones Jr., no. Scotty, no. Neil Isaac, no. Josh, no. Brandon, no. No. What?
Twin rednecks.
What? Can I ask you a question? What the hell is going on here? I said, what's going on? Que pasa? What?
No, we're not doing that either. Not doing that one. What? No, even though we like Jonathan Isaac and the Sims, but no. Darren Sharp, they really trying to get rid of this boy. He's on the contract here, that's why. Duncan Robinson, they trying to give us him back. I don't think so. Cam Jones, no. Jose Alvarado, I like him as a point guard, some of the Sims, but no. Karis LeVert, nah, we're going to have to pay you, and we don't want to do that. Steven Adams, no, they trying to get right back in to the first round. Sam Hauser, no. Luke Cornett, no. Sam Hauser's a really good shooter, though. Russell, no. 2026 from them, swap best with the Rockets. It's not bad, honestly, but I don't know. We would have 3 first-round picks in 2026, but I don't really want to chance it. Because OKC got a 2, we would make them better. No, let's see what we can get at 19 when they actually do have things kind of sort of under the radar a little bit, or under control. I feel like a little bit more. Jerry Louisville contestant block shots at an above average level, 6'10", hit the boards. We don't need a 4 though, so we wouldn't be taking them anyway. Caleb Wilson. Let's see who we can take though. Okay, so SAR 14.36. What's his ceiling? Sam Jones All NBA. D-Wade Hall of Fame. That's his ceiling. His actual ratings here. Let's look to see where he's at. Speed with the ball's not bad, but I don't like it. Offensive consistency, nah. He's not bad. He's just undersized at a 2, I feel like. So why even take that risk, right? Tony Parker, what is he? 14 and 13, 16 and 13 a game and 2 steals, not bad. Isaiah Evans was another person we scouted, 21, 5 and 3. Let me see what his ratings are since we got access to his ratings now. Driving down mid-range 3-point. He's not bad. From Duke too, he's not bad. Wing player, speed with the ball handling 82, not bad. Consistency could be better at offense, but that maybe get better. Still may get better too. Speed is a 93. All right, I think it's him, Isaiah Evans, and what's the other guy? We didn't really care about Carter Knox. We wasn't really looking at him. 6'6", small forward. I don't even think he can handle this. Look, he can't shoot worth a lick. Yeah, he don't do nothing special. Sounds Demery, middle of the road player too. Good passer though, for what he is right now. Nah, I don't like it. Caden Boozer. Let's see if we can. Ball handling. Nah, I don't like it. What's the other point guard that we were looking at? There was somebody else I thought. Maybe he got picked. I don't know. Looks like he may have gotten picked. But honestly, I think we're going to go Isaiah Evans here, even though he doesn't have any badges. Isaiah Evans might be the way to go. Not many people that's left that we were scouting had badges anyway. Nobody. Badges 0, 0, 0. Yeah. Nobody really with badges. So let's just make this pick now. Isaiah Evans. We get him at the 3, just in case Bron doesn't come, right? Just in case Bron doesn't come, man. We don't want to be Saudi. We don't want to be them people. All right, so yeah, OKC got 17th and 18th. Yo, what? Bro, had 3 picks, bro. Dame start. Yeah, they're going to draft everybody, bro. They're just filling up their team at this point. So let's see if we get some picks, some trades. Trade finder. Let's just put the 19 pick out there. See who wants to trade. Then they want to give us Terrence Mann back so bad, bro. 27, 26. Gotta give him Junior. Nah. Thunder, will y'all give us that trade y'all were about to give us before for this one? 26 and 29, that's not bad. 27 and 28, swap best. We don't no swaps with this one though. Portland. Warriors are willing to give up a 27 and 26. Lottery protected though. I like this one. Let's give it to the Thunder, bro. Oh well, doesn't matter. You know what? Y'all got any trade exceptions to trade? Give me both of y'all trade exceptions. Oh, I can't get in the trade exception? What's the most that y'all got? 377, yeah. Give me that one. All right, bet. All right, so we get the 2 picks. We trade this one out. After the first round, I'm just going to sim it. I don't really care who else gets picked where. We'll see where Boozer probably goes, and after that, we'll probably call it a day for the draft, honestly. Trade, okay. Oh, who was the trade? I don't even know what the trade was. Damn, I pressed A too fast, bro. We can go social media real fast and see. Trading away Josh Green, Hornets with himself at 14. Okay, so Josh Green for that. Okay. Is anybody going to pick Cam Boozer? Cam got picked early. Cam went probably like top 6, top 5, I think. He might go second round, bro. That'd be crazy. Yo, he really might go second round. Unless the Clippers get him, maybe. Maybe the Clippers get him. I think Clippers could surprise us and get him. Nope. They get a point guard, but they get Malik Thomas. Boogie Flanders, wow. Y'all choosing everybody but Gaten, bro. Jovan, Sanan. All right, so at 30, we just going like pause the draft and sim to the end. JT Toppin. I gotta look him up to see if he's related to Obi Toppin. So first round's gone, so sim to the end. Let's do a little recap. AJ Devansta goes to the Magic. Darren Peterson, he's from out of Kansas. He goes to the Thunder. Cameron Boozer goes to the Nets. Nate Ament goes to the Hornets. Yabusele goes to the Jazz. Sanak Jr. goes to the Wizards. Kareem Lopez, that was the trade for Paul George. He goes 7 to the Sixers. Darius Cup Jr. goes to the Bulls. Dash Daniels. Go Brown. Okay, Elijah Arenas goes to the Warriors. We pick Isaiah Evans, of course. Did Cam Boozer go and get drafted at all? Or no, DJ Wagner. Okay, so DJ Wagner did get drafted, but he's all the way going to the Hawks. Boozer, any other Boozer? Okay, so he went to the Kings. Not bad. Went pretty far though. He dropped kind of far though. But yeah. All right, so we'll leave out of that. Let's go to the rookie signing. So total cap was 81, cap room 60 million, team player options. We want to keep Khalil Ware. Phil Larson, let's keep him just because 2-year team, whatever. We'll accept these options. So player declined. Wembanyama accepted. Team option. Player declined. So a good free agent class, we feel like, right? Let's see what we can do Does Bron have offers? Okay, so Knicks. Okay, so Spurs are up here, but the Knicks are one of the more. We can only offer 11 million, bro. How's our team salary at like 100 and something million, bro? Let's take a look at something, bro. Contracts. Looks like cap hold, bro. Cap hold. Pronounce that. Yeah, like we don't even want that on our team. All right, all these guys are 1 years. Bro, renounce. 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 Here we go. Salary cap breakdown. Luxury tax from 46 million. On our we can't get rid of Strus, bro. Hunter, so we got 3 people. Can we get rid of Hunter for anything? We could salary dump and go Ricky. Yeah, we could salary dump. But will that get us Bron? I don't know. Cam Johnson, I don't know. Did we do it? I don't know. We could say fuck it and get the picks. I don't know. We built so much over this year and we about to tear it all the fuck down. Let's see if we can offer. What would we offer Bron? 11 million, bro. His best offer is 20 million from the Spurs and they still don't want him. They still don't want that shit. 1 year, 5 million, bro. Like, huh? Negative 38, bro. That means that we have to clear fucking house to bring in Bron, bro. Who are these guys? Oh, he got drafted 7th overall. Who is this guy? Never seen him before. We do need a point guard, but like we ain't trading him for him. Carlton Carrington from Pittsburgh, close range, mid range 3, 6'4", 190. Not terrible, but he's also not really great. We could salary dump and then try to really build around Bron. What does this mean for a negotiation? What does this mean? This gives us salary cap room of 29 million now at that point, right? Anybody else we can throw in there that makes a lot of money. We can't trade Strus. Strus has 1 year. Could we just like release Strus? Like, would that be the worst thing? Could we throw in Davion? Who else is on our team? What about Sar? Give us Sar back. Connect? No, just sign the contract, okay. Trey Johnson, maybe? A minus. Okay, so I seen enough. All right, so what about take Carrington off? Do y'all want to do this one? And then y'all give me 2028 first round pick? Do y'all want a 2 guard? Throw him in there too? Y'all got the 2. Y'all take away 2 2s. Okay, what about Nizzy? I don't want him. Give us Fleming. We can't take Fleming. Carrington. Let's say y'all give us that and y'all give us this first with the Sixers. Can we make that work? So y'all will give us this, but y'all want... Nah, we're not giving y'all 2 first. How about that? What the fuck? We'll give y'all that. No, bro. Take Davion then, bro. I don't want Davion. I don't know what else to give y'all, bro. We keeping Isaiah Evans, bro. We're not willing to do all that. Let's go back again to Trade Finder, and let's go back to what did we say? Hunter and Hero. Dylan Harper, not bad. This is the only team that has like these contracts that they can dump that's like trash players, but like semi-good, because we don't want this package at all. And we can kind of make way for Bron in a way. We might stink, but bro, just give us Trey Johnson, bro. Bam. Fuck no. What about picks? Thunder. And y'all can take our Heat pick. I think you'll just be able to take this and be fine. And then we'll give y'all Mitchell. All right, what about that? Larson in the 2026 pick. No, man. Why y'all keep wanting our fucking 2026 pick, bro? Y'all trying to gut the shit out of us. Yeah, Hero is like 25. I mean, he's a walking bucket though, bro. But I really want Trey Johnson in this trade. They want Bam. I say no Bam. I say we give y'all the Utah Jazz pick. Y'all say Bam and a 2029 pick. I say take away George, take away Whitmore. 26 and 29. I say add Pell Larson in there. Okay, so 26, 29. So we get to keep one of the 2026 picks. Okay, Pell Larson, 2029. Let's see what it would take to add in. Give us a couple of second rounders. Second rounder, and give us the Bulls second rounder for next year. Or give us LA second rounder then. No, not doing that. All right, and give us Lakers 2029 second rounder. No, why y'all keep doing that? Let's do it again, bro. Let's run it back. Let's add in Trey Johnson. Y'all want to add in Bam. Take away Bam. All right, let's add in a Utah pick. Let's take away Bam. Let's take away him. Take away him. We'll give y'all this two first rounders, DeAndre Hunter, Tyler Hero, expiring for 2 expires. Now, let's move around some money again. Let's go Davion Mitchell. San Antonio, maybe. I like this, but we only get 1 pick next year back from them. Royce O'Neal, Caruso, he's on 19 million, 12 million from DiVincenzo. Murray. Okay. We're going to go for the 2 picks. So we're going to go to Utah Jazz. Let's see now what we can do with Bron. We can afford Bron now. Let's see if we can just bring him in now. Can we bring in Luka? We can bring in anybody. We said we are gonna try to bring in Bron, so let's try to bring in Bron, bro. Let's try to see if we can just bring you in for 51.75, right?
The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. That was the conclusion you woke up with this morning.
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
Bron takes it, so add these exceptions on. Take away my 3 exceptions. All right, so Bron's on our team. We signed LeBron James, nigga. Told y'all we got it done, man. All right, Bron's a Heat. He's with Miami. So who else could we sign now? So we got Bron at the 3. Who do we have at the 1? We can put Trey Johnson at the 1 for real. Let me see. Do we need another 5? We got Khalil Ware at the 5. Bam at the 4. Do we need a 2? Who could Bron benefit from playing with, bro? Norman Powell could come back. Sexton, Beal, Jaden Ivey, Kel Bridges is out there. Cam Thomas is out there. Dyson Daniels, he want $46 million, nigga. You tripping? We could bring in Dyson. Let's see who matches our system the best. Kel Bridges, we could pay him $37 and then round out everything else and be done. I think we might go that route. That might be what we need right now. Let's sign both of them, renounce all rights, and then go from there. Agree to both. So we signed. So do we have enough money to sign him? $9 million. Ugh. All right, it gets iffy. It gets sticky. All right, so let's go with system match then. But let's actually look to see who's out here. So we do need some shooters. Let's go Seth Curry. Let's bring you in on a 2-year minimum. Both years. At the backup point, no. RJ Hampton. Yeah, let's bring in RJ Hampton. It's at the 1. Gary Payton. Let me see. We need he's a 3 though, but he's a 1 really. Let's bring in Cam Reddish. At the 4, we do need another 5 and a 4. So I would say at this point, we're gonna give Harry Giles Jr. Oh, use all my offers, okay. Let's give Harry Giles Jr. a chance, bro. Why not, right? 2-year minimum. Two-year minimum, right? Like, why not? Tobias Harris, Maxi Kleber, is he a good shooter? No, he's not a good shooter. Dario Saric, is he a good shooter? Not at this point. No, he's not a good shooter. Kuminga's still out here. He still want bread. That's crazy. Cedi Osman is not a 4, bro. Roby is out there too. Haywood Highsmith. Let's see if we can just sign him back, bro. 2-year minimum. Why not? See what we got. RJ Seth sign. Cam Reddish, okay. Harry Giles. Okay, so we kind of even out our roster. So I think we did great, bros. I think we did great. We did great. We don't care about nothing else this offseason, bro. We signed an old-ass Bron. Old-ass fucking Bron, bro. So we get him off the books. We run him for 1 year, but we get him off the books. Let's edit Bron first and foremost. Kind of close this video off right, though. He can't be number 41, bro. We're bringing you back, bro. You got to get number 6 back, bro. Oh, you can't. There's no number 6 there? Who's number 6 here? Who would have? All right, we don't even care, bro. But player progression, let's look. We got Carlton Carrington. We got RJ Hampton. Carlton may not be there. He may be there first and foremost in the beginning, but we're probably gonna get rid of him, even though he's getting better. Trey Johnson went up by 5 overalls. Bilal Coulibaly, he went up there. Let me see. Strus is definitely getting the fuck up out of there. We getting Strus up out of there, but we may have to keep him for now. Yeah, Reddish is there. Seth Curry is there. One of these guys, Trey Johnson is probably going to be our starting one. But one of these guys, Carlton may be out of there. Walking bucket, I want to do Trey Johnson. Look at them. A, D, B. Perimeter defense. He plays better defense. And he's just as good as a playmaker as him. Physical traits are better too. IQ is better too. Like, we might have to get rid of you, Carrington, like right away. Let's simulate to the FIBA qualifiers. All right, FIBA qualifiers. Let me see. Yeah, Bron is playing again. Okay. Simulate to the All-Star City selection. Denver, Colorado. Boom. All right, Denver. Download the draft class. We did 2026. Let's do 2027. Shout out to Jack Moon 916. 2K Hoop Summit. Dylan Mingo. He's always pretty good, I feel like, in these drafts. Jackson Richardson, that's Jason Richardson's son. Some people to kind of look at. Cameron Holmes. Okay. All right, so we're going to advance the next season on this joint, man. We did what we set out to be. All right, so he's eligible for a farewell tour. Give him the farewell tour. But the first thing we got to do is we got to get number 6 to my guy, bro. We couldn't get it with Embiid. We did it with Bron, bro. Somebody, right? League history, okay, so retired jerseys, that's where we at. So they retired Bill Russell's jersey. Michael Jordan's retired for 23. Sorry, Bill. I'm sorry, bro. We're going to give Bron that, and we're going to re-retire it again. I'm sorry, Bill. I'm sorry. So sorry to the elder, Bill. Let's give you number 6, Bron. You back in your jersey.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
In case we actually do have to play with him at all. Let me see what the LeBron 22 is looking like, though. Okay, so let's look at the colorways actually for LeBron 22s. Give him some better sneakers, better colorways if there's no other colorways possible. Okay. Let's just do some LeBron 7s. I know I got his 7s in the bread color. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you your bread Jones, bro. All right, bro. Okay, so we did that. Number 6. This is what our team looks like, guys. Carlton Carrington. Don't know who that is, guys. Probably brought him on as an extra spot. RJ Hampton. Bilal Coulibaly. Trey Johnson, clearly going to be starting. Seth Curry. Bron. Strus. Isaiah Evans. Bam Adebayo. Haywood Highsmith. Khalil Ware at the 5, Harry Giles at the 5-2 to back up. Bro, we coming for everything, bro. I think this is gonna be a good year. 7 foot, 6'9", 6'9", 6'8", 6'4". We got some guys, man. This could be a good team. Power rank is 11th. I think they made a big mistake by saying that, but power rank is 11th. Let's see where we go. So this is going to end part 1, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Long time coming. We didn't get a chance to get Joel Embiid, but guess who else we got? LeBron James. We got Bron to close it out and really cap it off. really excited for what we can do next season. We went to the Eastern Conference Finals next year. We were really aggressive and traded around a lot of people. It's a skill, it's an art to doing this, but stay tuned for part 2. Hopefully I can get that out to y'all as soon as this one gets out, like really quick. But appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. If you follow me on Instagram, that's good. But if you're not following me, it's boundless_combos. If you follow me on, or subscribe to me on YouTube, that's cool too. But also, if you're not, Boundless Conversations, that's spelled out. BOUNDLESSCONVERSATIONS. Boundless Conversations. Follow me on Instagram and then subscribe to me on YouTube. Like and share. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm out.